Do you feel the vibes?
Picking up the Nokia 8 Siricco is like coming face to face with a fan render. The new Nokia flagship, just announced at Mobile World Congress here in Barcelona, combines gratuitous curves, eye-catching stainless steel chamfers, top-tier internals, and stock Android, and it's arriving in just a couple of months. This device is a love letter to longtime fans of the Nokia brand, and an expression of what the new HMD Global can do when it flexes its design muscles. The Siricco is built from a stainless steel frame with a glossy treatment. That makes it stronger than a comparable aluminium phone, whilst also giving it a unique, sharp in-hand feel. There's curved glass on the front and back, which is hardly unique, but the curve itself is far more pronounced than most other competitors, which helps with the in-hand feel. This updated Nokia 8 is still pretty slippery and fingerprinty though, especially with the pitch black colour we have here. And if you're used to softer phones like the Galaxy S8, the sharper edges may take some getting used to. The shape of this phone also gives it a unique profile. While most flagships have moved to 18:9, the Siricco sticks at 16:9 for a more video-friendly experience. The side effect is that it appears a bit shorter and fatter than its contemporaries, even compared to other Nokia phones like the 7 Plus. In any case, as most phones are starting to look stale and samey, this thing is a breath of fresh air. The screen itself, an LG OLED panel, isn't quite as brilliant as Samsung's OLED offerings, for the standard reasons we've gone over in our reviews of the Pixel 2 XL and LG V30, but it still looks perfectly fine, and at 5.5 inches, it hits that sweet spot of pocketability while also having a relatively large display area. On the inside, it's a little bit disappointing to see that Nokia's missed the boat on the Snapdragon 845, but the rest of the spec sheet is solid, with an ample 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, paired with a proven Snapdragon 835. Nokia's partnership with Zeiss puts an impressive dual camera array around the back of the Siricco with f1.8 lenses. What I'm using here is only a prototype, but already I've been impressed with the photos the Siricco's been able to conjure up. Though one downside of the extremely sharp corners and thin sides is that one-handing this thing to take a photo can be tricky. You probably already guessed by now, but the Siricco runs Android One, as do all Nokia's new phones, as the company commits to vanilla Android with regular updates. When it ships, it'll run Android 8.0 Oreo, with an update to 8.1 to follow soon after. Because there's so little cruft, it's hard to say anything non-obvious about the software experience here. It's stock Oreo, Android One style, and as a result of the high-end hardware inside this phone, it absolutely flies. Thankfully, bloatware is also a non-issue. This phone comes with just 18 apps in the drawer at startup, all from Google. This new Nokia 8 is above all else a phone for the fans. Whether you're an Android enthusiast who values clean software and lightning-quick performance, or a Nokia fan with an appreciation for the brand's design heritage. The Nokia 8 Siricco is sure to turn heads when it arrives in April 2018, priced at a suitably premium €749.